If your holiday cart has box stuffing or instant potatoes, you might be paying extra for air. You clicked for sides to skip good. You're about to see why the cheapest boxes taste flat, bloat your sodium, and still leave you hungry. Let's start with the fine print on those buttery flakes. The flavor isn't butter, and the bulk isn't potato. The real kicker, a 15-minute scratch swap that costs less per serving and actually tastes like food. Stick around for 5 to ditch, 3 to keep, and a one-pan method your wallet and your waistline will both recognize. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great! Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. Let's start with the part no one reads. The tiny type. If a box is light as a balloon and heavy on starch, your money goes to fillers, not food. You think you're buying buttery comfort. You're buying powder that needs your milk, your butter, and your time to become something passable. Side by side, the promise sounds good.
It seems like putting an item in your shopping cart is simple, but recently, what you put in the cart holds a lot more weight.
We have felt, all of us, just the difference this year with the way things are costing.
Marketing to the budget-conscious crowd, Walmart is selling a Thanksgiving bundle that they say can feed up to 10 people for about $40.
I'm a college student, and the broke college student is definitely a thing. We really just picked what we liked, and then we went back to see if there was like a cheaper or Walmart version of
Panera
that.
versus Walmart version.
Exactly.
Box stuffing, instant potatoes, warm, cozy, ready in minutes. But the guts of those boxes are starch, salt, and seasoning. The challenge is simple. They sell you the base. You supply the flavor and the cost. Labels shout buttery and homestyle. Then the ingredient list mutters hydrogenated fats, flavor powders, and anti-caking agents. That gap is where your budget slips. The taste is staged. The texture is engineered. Take instant potatoes that swell like packing peanuts when hot. That puff comes from emulsifiers and gums, plus mono and diglycerides that fake the body you'd get from real butter and cream.
These spuds are floury, which as Cherry discovered means they'll make great mash.
So to make the perfect mashed potato, we need to chop the potatoes up into cubes of all the same size. So this is a machine that's not in use at the moment. The potato is coming down here, goes into this rotating drum, which is spinning at speed. And on this side here is a blade that will basically chop it into fritters.
They've all got to be the same size because they've all got to cook at the same time.
Exactly.
It's like making mash at home.
Exactly.
Our spud cubes are dropped onto a vibrating belt.
Oh, I like that.
It feels rich for a minute, then falls flat as it cools. You chase it with more salt. The box planned for that. Ultra-processed sides load in sodium per serving before you add salted butter or broth. And those servings are tiny. Half cup prepared looks fine on paper, not on a holiday plate. 2 scoops in, you've doubled it without noticing. Stuffing mixes lean on ultrafine crumb from bleached flour and palm shortening. They drink broth fast, then turn spongy and bland, like croutons that forgot how to be bread. The herbs read big on the box but shrink to natural flavor dust in the bowl. Here's the real kicker. Price per serving balloons once you count your milk, butter, and broth. The box sells you starch and a spice blend. You donate the expensive parts. Watch for the worst offenders by traits. Hydrogenated or interesterified fats up front. Crumb built from enriched, bleached flour plus flavor powders. Sodium spiked high with natural flavor, standing in for real sage and time.
How long are they in there for?
We're in there for about 2 minutes.
Well, why do you blanch them at all if it's only 2 minutes?
But we just want to get the potato warm enough to get ready to be steam cooked.
The chunks are so small, they only take 3 minutes to cook.
Oh, I do like that. Why is it vibrated?
What we want to do is accelerate our cubes of potato onto this belt so we separate them out.
Do the simple math. With add-ins, some value boxes cost more per edible ounce than a pan of scratch bread cubes and pantry herbs, and they go soggy faster. Now let's move on to the fix. 3 smart buys and a 15-minute scratch method that beats the box. What if the cheapest box on the shelf isn't the deal? The best buys hide in plain sight. Short labels, real fat, herbs you can pronounce. Let's start with a quick filter you can run right in the aisle. Flip the box. Count lines, not buzzwords. You want fewer ingredients. Fat should be butter or olive oil, not shortening. Herbs should be sage, thyme, parsley, not natural flavor. And watch sodium per prepared serving. Lower wins because you'll season at home. Here's the rub. Many premium boxes dress up the front, then swap butter and stock for palm shortening and flavor dust. They red fancy and chew like sawdust. Don't pay extra for that. 5 to ditch by profile. First, stuffing mixes led by vegetable shortening. Fat type tells you the texture. Waxy, not rich. Second, instant potatoes that list partially or fully hydrogenated or interesterified fats. That's lab fat, not dairy. Third, crumb bases built on bleached flour with caramel color. The color is makeup, not flavor. Fourth, sides where seasoning is half the weight. You're buying salt, not food. Fifth, mixes that demand a stick of butter and a cup of milk just to taste like anything. If you have to bring the pantry, skip the powder. Red flags pop fast. If sodium lands north of about 500 to 600 milligrams per prepared serving before add-ins, leave it. If gums and emulsifiers sit high on the list, the mouthfeel is staged. 3 to keep, dehydrated potatoes that say potatoes, salt, and maybe cream or butter. Stuffing cubes made from real bread, wheat flour, water, yeast, salt with herbs you can name. And frozen steam-in-bag plain veggies as a blank canvas you season yourself. These plain picks stay cheaper once you count what you add, and they satisfy better per calorie because the fat and fiber are real. Now, the 15-minute win. 1 pan. Stale bread cubes, hot broth, onion and celery, butter, herbs. Toast 6 cups of cubes in 3 tablespoons butter. Soften the diced veg with salt. Pour in 1.5 to 2 cups hot broth. Toss with sage, thyme, pepper. Rest 5 minutes. Bake or pan crisp 5 more. Day-old bread makes it budget-friendly and the crust snaps. So what is the takeaway? You set the flavor, cut the sodium, and keep the spend tight. Read the list, skip the fillers, and keep the fat real. The truth is, the cheap box is pricey salt and air. You pay for starch and a slogan, then bring the milk, butter, and broth. Real food wins on cost, on taste, and on how you feel after dinner. It's the difference between a staged prop and an actual side. If this gave you something to chew on, hit like, subscribe, and share it with whoever's on holiday side duty this year. Your table will thank you. And if you want more straight answers like this, like and subscribe to help us keep the spotlight on the food industry's best-kept secrets.